Danielle, a beautiful spring-like day. There was a bit of a breeze, you know, that cooled off, but you're almost at the point where you put the parka away and you go to a spring jacket, right?
For now, yes. This week, early next week, we are looking at this weather continuing. In fact, it's going to get warmer and warmer over these next couple of days. But don't put the parka too far, because second week of March, you may need it back. Okay, 9 degrees is the current temperature. Today's high was 11. It is gusty, and you know what? It would be a really ideal day if we didn't have the wind, because the sun is out, the temperatures are so warm. These gusts will continue through tomorrow as well. 11 degrees is the base temperature downtown, 10 in Tazal Park. Big Four Motors' massive first anniversary sale is on. See it at big4motors.com. And lovely driving weather out there when you think about it. It will be a little gusty again tomorrow, especially in the afternoon, up to 50 kilometers per hour, and a daytime high similar to today at 12. More details coming up, Ian.
And Danielle, you see the hockey rink and the pool there, and we're just in that kind of transitionary period where the hockey games are coming to an end in the next month or so. Soccer and baseball start in April, and the weather today makes you think a little bit about that.
Yeah, and the overlap of it all. Like, you can still ski, but you can golf.
Yeah.
Those wonderful, you know, middle seasons. Okay. Yes, it does feel like springs, and things are wrapping up for winter, but March is our snowiest month. So, you know, be prepared that we're going to see more snowfall before that's all said and done for the season. All right, today's daytime high in Calgary was 11 degrees. We are now sitting at 9, 6 in Rocky Mountain House, 4 in Banff and in Pincher Creek, 8 in Lethbridge, and 7 in Medicine Hat. Warm temperatures overall, considering this is late February. We're in this pattern for quite a while. In fact, this ridge of high pressure will continue to build in over the next couple of days, so temperatures will continually warm over the next couple of days. And then we're going to see things, you know, change a little bit, but we'll still be well above that freezing mark for most communities for the rest of this month and even through the next week as well. This does come at a bit of a price. If you're not a fan of the wind, well, this is what we're getting with this. So winds out of the west is what knock our temperatures up. Of course, 72 kilometers per hour is the maximum wind gust in Pincher Creek, and around that for Lethbridge as well. And when we look at tomorrow, for example, we're looking up to 70 kilometer per hour gusts once again in Pincher Creek, 60 for Lethbridge. We don't expect gusty conditions for Medicine Hat, Brooks up through Drumheller, but Calgary, another day with gusts up to 50 kilometers per hour, Banff 40 kilometers per hour. When we look at conditions, this system is dying out, but there is still that warning place, snowfall warning, Highway 3, Paulson Summit to Kootenay Pass, terrible driving conditions there. So higher elevations did get significant snow, and in that area, about 20 centimeters possible before it's all said and done. That should come to an end tonight, as you can see here. For tomorrow, we should be done with that on the BC side. For us here in Calgary, we're going to continue to get those winds out of the west. We'll get some cloudy periods, especially in central Alberta, but southern Alberta should remain mainly sunny tomorrow. Again, just a little on the windy side. All right, when we look at temperatures tomorrow, we should be slightly warmer. 12 degrees, and again, winds 40 kilometers per hour in the morning and up to 50 kilometers per hour in the afternoon. Mainly sunny with clouds increasing later in the day. Partly cloudy skies in through Thursday, Friday, and much of the weekend as well. We'll bump up to 14 at least on Thursday, down a bit to 9 on Friday, and then back into the teens as we head into the weekend. And just to show you that longer term trend here, you can see that we will remain above normal, which is 1. And above that freezing mark, even as we go through these next 10 days. So we're looking at quiet weather for the rest of this week, warm weather for the rest of this week, and yes, it will be windy at times.
This is the second year the family has built one in their backyard. Gina says the colors were a lot more vivid before the weather started warming up, and I'm sure that igloo, just like igloos in Calgary, is starting to melt away because it is so warm.
Soon it will be like the colors will mix and it will be just a brown kind of pile, just like the grass. You know, melting's great, right?
Yeah.
Warmer weather, great. Being outside, great. But it doesn't look as beautiful until you get that big spring rain. Okay, well, 9 degrees is the current temperature. We got to 11 today. Yes. in late February. Not the hottest day of the year, or hottest day ever. 18.1 was the record for this day. All right, when we go through this next couple of days, it will get warmer. So 12 degrees for tomorrow. Still gusty at times, especially in the afternoon, up to 50 kilometers per hour. And by Thursday, should be the warmest day of this week at 14 degrees. We hold on to some warmth even through Friday. And we're looking at a good amount of sunshine for the next few days as well.
Well, certainly a warm, slightly gusty day. Let's bring Danielle in now. How's the evening ahead looking?
Warm and slightly gusty, Tara. That will be our story even as we head through tomorrow as well. Thanks to this wind of the west, though, that's what's getting these temperatures up. And by Thursday, which will be the warmest day of the week, we'll be in the plus teens. So we have a lot of mild weather in store for us. And you could even say warm for this week, yes. 8 degrees is the temperature right now. There's a bit of a bite in the air because it is gusty. Right now at the airport, it's registering at 43 kilometers per hour. We have winds gusting up to 50 kilometers per hour possible for the next couple of hours. Then it will quiet down overnight and then start to pick up late morning once again. Tomorrow we are looking at a high of 12. More details coming up, Tara.
Thanks, Danielle. Let's bring Danielle back in now as we look ahead to our 5-day forecast.
Yeah, and really toasty forecast for us. The key thing really for the next couple of days, it will be windy at times, but very quiet weather, which is interesting because it's quiet weather really for the rest of this week in Calgary. We got to a high of 11 today in Calgary. We're now sitting at 8, 6 in Medicine Hat, 6 in Lethbridge, 3 in Pincher Creek. It's been a little gusty, especially in Pincher Creek, and we'll look at these gusts continuing again through tomorrow, similar to what we had today. Here's a look at this ridge of high pressure that will be moving on in. And this is going to give us our warmest day on Thursday. It will get a bit of a blip after that by late Friday, and then we'll be back into it on the weekend. So there's lots of warmth to be had out there for the rest of this week. When we're talking temperatures, here you go. 72 kilometers per hour was the maximum gust today in Pincher Creek, and then 74 for Lethbridge. We got close to 50 in Calgary, and then Medicine Hat closer to 40. When we fast forward to tomorrow, we're looking at that 50 to 70 kilometer per hour range with regards to gusts tomorrow in Pincher Creek. Lethbridge 40 to 60, Medicine Hat up through Brooks and Drumheller. These areas should actually be quite calm with regards to the wind, and we're going to look at gusts again 40 to 50 kilometers per hour here in Calgary. So similar winds tomorrow, similar temperatures for most communities tomorrow as well, and then we go up a bit on Thursday. We've had the system in BC for a couple of days now. This is really starting to fizzle out. Warnings have ended in the area. If I show you the overnight hours, you can see pretty much done. There will be residual cloud cover there tomorrow. On the Alberta side, we're just looking at some sunshine for much of the day, and there will be some cloudy periods at times, Calgary and south, but overall a mainly sunny day with a little bit gusty winds at times. So in the morning for Calgary, later in the morning, 40 kilometer per hour gusts are possible. And then in the afternoon, we get up to 50 kilometers per hour. A high of 12 expected for tomorrow, mainly sunny skies. We should see a mix of sun and cloud on Thursday. Thursday should be our warmest day of the next 5. We take a little bit of a dip on Friday down to 9 degrees, and then we're back into the plus teens by the time we head into the weekend, Tara.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah. All right, the future depicted in sci-fi movies might not be as far away as you think. A California-based startup is showcasing a flying car prototype. They're going to work up to speed. They're just getting off the ground. So this is Aleph Aeronautics. They've been working on a vehicle for more than 3 years. It's shown the prototype at various car shows around the world, but always on the ground. But this new recent test, you see the ultralight flying for about 40 seconds. The company hopes to begin production next year with a price tag of around $300,000. It says there are already more than 3,000 pre-orders.
Okay, so I would say it doesn't sound as cool as a Ferrari.
Yeah.
But you can beat traffic, I guess.
Yes.
Is that going to be allowed on the highway?
I don't even think they've come up with the rules
floating
yet,
above you?
It looks kind of cool.
Good investment then, yeah.
Chewing sounds can be annoying to some. Agreed, yes.
Yeah.
But not if it's being done by this gal.
No, too cute.
Oh, this is Tulip. She's a rescue beaver, and she loves her snacks of fruits and nuts. If this was your spouse, you'd probably be like, could you please close your mouth? But
please.
She's much cuter.
Oh, yeah, I'd
hands,
listen to that.
Little paws. Yeah,
Look at those
very
little
cute
cheeks.
Adorable. Many people have a post-retirement plan, the job after the job, so to speak. Apparently, even chickens can benefit from a post-retirement gig. This is an organic olive farm in Cyprus, putting hens who no longer lay eggs to work on a new job. They're free to roam the grove, and they provide natural fertilizer for the farm. With this new job, it's estimated they can live for another 8 to 10 years.
Wow, see, that's cool for a chicken.
Yeah.
That, like, if you translate that into human, that would be like just a big field full of money, and you can do whatever you want.
I get to just do whatever I want all day, and you're going to pay me. Okay, that seems good.
Oh, there it is, bouncing around your Skywatch weather camera. We have gusts around 40 kilometers per hour. This is what's registering at the airport right now. And these winds, yep, this is what's carrying our temperatures up, as you know. And so we're looking at gusty conditions once again tomorrow, probably for the next few days. But temperatures will remain warm. In fact, they're going to continually warm over these next couple of days. All right, we're currently sitting at 8, which is well above the normal of 1, and our high today, 11. So check out the record for this day, though, 18.6 from 1992. So we're nowhere near record-breaking, but we're certainly one of the warmer spots in the country on the map here. 11 for Victoria, that was the high today there, 11 in Calgary, and 10 in Fredericton. So those are the 3 hot spots on the map for today. Right now, we're looking at 8 degrees in Calgary, 2 in Drumheller, 6 in Medicine Hat and in Lethbridge. And yes, it's certainly breezy out there. We will continually have this westerly flow of winds, and that will mean gusty conditions similar to what you had today is what you can expect for tomorrow in southern Alberta. We also have this system that's really fizzling out now. So that's pretty much it. We're looking at just residual cloud cover tomorrow in southern BC. So 9 for Salmon Arm, 10 for Kamloops, and 8 for Kelowna tomorrow. 7 and mainly cloudy for Edmonton. And Calgary and South should see a bunch of sunshine for the day for tomorrow. Lethbridge will be gusty up to 60 kilometers per hour. Pincher Creek up to 70 kilometers per hour for tomorrow with a high of 7. Checking out your 10-day trend, you can see Thursday should be the warmest of the next 10, but Saturday in the teens once again. And by the next week, temperatures will be a little closer to normal, Tara.
And all year round, Jacob can feel grateful that a boy with unbridled imagination, thanks to unending determination and unexpected generosity, grew up to be a man who made his dream come true. Adam Sawatsky, CTV News, Chilliwack.
I love that cute little front door.
And that little fireplace.
Yeah, it's very
real.
cozy, very cozy.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to start by saying this. Yes, we are in this long stretch of very spring-like weather, but March is our snowiest month of the year. So don't put all that winter stuff away just yet. Keep it handy because we might need it in a week and a half. Okay, 12 degrees for tomorrow, gusting 40 kilometers per hour late in the morning, then 50 kilometers per hour in the afternoon. Thursday, our warmest day of the next 5 at 14, and we'll be back in the teens again for Saturday to kick off March. Okay, weather window brought to you by Lux Windows and Doors, crafting quality windows and doors for your style, budget, and Alberta's climate. And this one made me laugh. Graham Bond sent this in. You know, he's not hiding so well.
Not as well as he was in the depths of winter, no.
No.
Thanks for your company tonight. We'll see you tomorrow.